write a letter to get extra credit. So, Mr. Chair, the Board of Supervisors are voted in to be the voice of the voters here in Augusta County. Every one of you is our voice. Yet I'm afraid our voices are not being represented by 6 of you. Since the board passed the motion to appeal the current FOIA case to the Virginia Court of Appeals, and since this case has the appearance of protecting individual board members, then the cost of the appeal, along with the costs associated, should be borne by the individual board members that voted to appeal this case and not on the backs of the Augusta County taxpayers. The appearance of appealing a case that has a Virginia Supreme Court overriding precedent is not only bad optics, but is also wrong on so many different levels. Maybe you should ask the county attorney if this case should be appealed and on what grounds. While you're at it, maybe ask him, does he have a law degree? Because according to newspaper articles, he does not, and I think most of the people probably don't understand that. Now, I've talked to some of the board members here, and I'm not sure if y'all even understand it. As board members, you're here to represent the people of your districts. As board members, you do not have the right to control, prevent, or silence the speech of another board member that represents voters in their districts. As board members, you're here to be our voices and to represent our views, not yours. You're here to conduct the county business professionally and to follow the rules of order. When the chair bangs his gavel and tells a fellow board member, "That's the sound of me having the floor, sir," does not bode well and distracts from the business of this board. Jeff, I believe I called you personally about how well you had been conducting the meetings. There was 3 meetings I think we spoke about, and I commended you on how that was conducted. You, however, should be ashamed of how you treated a fellow board member last meeting, much less a veteran of our armed forces. By a show of hands, who else on this board is a fellow veteran? Just one? If anyone on this board has a right to speak, it would be the lone veteran that last week you gavelled down, Mr. Chair. Never once have I ever said that fellow veteran, Mr. Zimmerman, who often speaks here, should hold his tongue. Doesn't mean I have to agree with him, doesn't mean he has to agree with me. But we both have the right to free speech. Yet this board, or shall I say the Augusta County 6, have taken away our rights to free speech. You have limited our time to 4 minutes to address our government. You have denied FOIA, which clearly goes against not only common sense, but precedent-setting case law. You vote to appeal a case, not because the county is on the right side of things, but to cover up what was said behind closed doors. I'm sure sometime in your lives, somebody, a family member, grandmother, mother, told you, don't say anything in private that you wouldn't want the whole world to hear. You should have listened to your grandmother or that special person, but my guess is since you didn't, you shouldn't use taxpayers' dollars to cover up wrongdoing. Thank you.
Thank you.